Hey YouTube, Jorge aka the Latino Nerd here with a late VEDA video every day in April. Just finished watching Wrestlemania. This is my kind of like reaction slash review. It's gonna be a quick one though, because it is getting late. The matches were good. A lot of weird bookings that I didn't expect. Zack Ryder's the new Intercontinental Champion. Don't know what that's about. I don't know if they were gonna give it to Neville. But they got to stop treating these six-man ladder matches for titles like they do with the Money in the Bank. They just got to bring the Money in the Bank back to WrestleMania just so they can have that ladder match because last year Daniel Bryan won it, but then he got injured, so it was all right, you know. But Zack Ryder, like we haven't seen him on Raw or SmackDown in a very long time, so that's very questionable. Kalisto beat Ryback for the United States Championship. He retained in the pre-show. Other important matches. Charlotte is she retained her title and now she has a women's championship. It's no longer Divas Championship, and she made Becky Lynch tap, which I guess they're trying to set up a one-on-one Charlotte versus Sasha Banks at Extreme Rules. Don't know what that would be about, but I thought Sasha was gonna win that match. Don't know why they are pushing Charlotte, but all right, I dig it. No complaints here. Other matches: Shane McMahon versus Undertaker, night of the match. I think Shane putting his body on the line after diving for an elbow drop at the top of the Hell in a Cell, missing because Undertaker rolled off the announcer's table, and that was just the spot of the night. I don't care if he missed, but damn, that was the match of the night. And then we had the League of Nations versus New Day. Loved the New Day's outfit for their entrance. They dressed as Dragon Ball Z Saiyans, and it was just hilarious, and I love that stable so much. So much. They lost the League of Nations, which is really fucking weird. I would have, if they were going to win, why not make it a tag? Why not put the tag titles on the line? But this win really doesn't do anything because New Day's still champ. Unless you're going to have them do something at Extreme Rules. But why have them win at Extreme Rules when you could have had them win at WrestleMania? Make that even a bigger moment. Now, I know Wade Barrett is probably, he said he's not going to renew his contract with WWE, so they don't want to give him a huge WrestleMania moment for him to just leave the company in a few months, you know? And then there was a whole thing with the Steve Austin, Mick Foley, and Shawn Michaels. They fought the League of Nations, which was nice to see because, you know, we haven't seen Michaels in a long time. Mick Foley out there again. Stone Cold, obviously, great to see. We also had a AJ Styles versus Chris Jericho. Chris Jericho won for some, I don't know why they would have Chris Jericho win. And I think WWE really has a thing against people from TNA. Because Kevin Owens, Ring of Honor, he had a great WrestleMania. But these guys from these indies, like TNA, they're more of indie now because their popularity's gone down so much. But first, Sting loses his first WrestleMania match to Triple H. Now AJ Styles loses his first, and I know AJ Styles is gonna be around for a long time, but still, like, it's his first WrestleMania against Chris. What is this WrestleMania win gonna do for Chris Jericho? What, they're gonna fight again at Extreme Rules? Like, no. Like, this was supposed to be it. AJ Styles wins. We all love him. He's the phenomenal one. But the more I watch AJ Styles on WWE, the more I start to see how I liked him more in TNA and New Japan Pro Wrestling. There was a surprise match. The Rock came out to hype up the crowd before the main event. Then the Wyatt family came and attacked. They had a match. It was Luke Harper versus The Rock, which lasted 6 seconds, which was fucking way to kill time, I guess. Then the Wyatt family began to attack The Rock. John Cena came back and I thought, well, obviously he wasn't going to be competing in an actual match, but I guess he's good just to be there for a few minutes, but I don't think we're going to see him again for a while until he's 100%. Because if he was 100%, they would have had him fight The Undertaker. Because why not? Other than that, rest of the card was good. But the main event, Triple H, Roman Reigns. Whew, damn that match. Whew, the fans were hating on Roman Reigns. They were hating on him from the beginning. And then it happened. I think this is when the fans started to like Roman Reigns. And it's kind of sad because of the way our society is right now, where they don't condone certain things. But spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen WrestleMania 32, why haven't you seen WrestleMania 32? Why are you watching this? Roman Reigns spears Stephanie McMahon, meant to spear Triple H. Triple H moves, Stephanie McMahon's in the ring, arguing with the ref. Gets speared. Crowd just went from booing him to he just speared Stephanie McMahon, got her comeuppance. It was almost domestic violence-ish, but you know what? Attitude Era WWE, man. Attitude Era. Ruthless aggression. So fans started to cheer for Roman Reigns. The boos began to stop for a bit. And then Roman Reigns, obviously, from the way this was being booked, Roman Reigns won. There was a lot of boos at first. And then as the celebration kept going, you either WWE turned down the crowd mics and just focus on like the music, like put the music up and the fireworks and everything, the pyros. And it was just, I don't know if they turned down the boos just so people watching it on the WWE network, could think that people were happy that Roman Reigns was champion, but a lot of people weren't happy. There was a few moments where they were cheering for him, but it's going to be interesting to see his reception on Monday Night Raw. And I don't know what they're going to do with him now. Because, okay, Triple H won the title. Roman Reigns won it back at WrestleMania just now. I don't know. It's going to be very interesting. But Roman Reigns is his new world champion. He's a 3-time champion now. Yeah, 3-time. That's a thing. John Cena's back, and he teamed up with The Rock. I was hoping Roman Reigns would turn heel somehow, but I just couldn't think of a scenario. A lot of questionable booking. Honestly, this WrestleMania was better than I expected. I expected this to be close to garbage. I was expecting this to piss a lot of people off, but it only pissed off. The only time it pissed people off was in the main event. So decent. I mean, I've seen better WrestleManias, and you can argue that the reason this WrestleMania wasn't as great was because of the injuries, but John Cena was there. The only person who could say that like could have made a difference, maybe Randy Orton, maybe Cesaro, maybe Sting, but then Sting would have fought The Undertaker, and it worked until the main event. The main event was very dull at points. Like people were screaming the ole, 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 ole chants. And it was just there was more than a few dull moments in that match. Which is sad because it came after the Rock and Cena hype against the Wyatts. Came after the Shane Undertaker Hell in a Cell match. Came after the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. And it's just by the way, the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, Baron Corbin won that. Shaq made an appearance. I mean, filler matches, man. Other than that, and obviously, how could I forget the match of the year? Team Bad versus Team Total Divas. That was a match. That was a thing that happened. Team Total Divas won, of course. Who cares? I don't care. But you know what? Decent WrestleMania. I've seen better WrestleManias from WWE before, but they really got to get their booking set now. So now we're going to Extreme Rules in what? It's April now. I think we're gonna get into Extreme Rules in a few weeks, maybe early May. I don't But hopefully WWE surprises us, because this WrestleMania was decent. I liked it, I enjoyed it, but I've seen way better. But that is all. That is my reaction review of WrestleMania. So if you enjoy this review slash reaction, uh, hit the like button, subscribe please. I really would appreciate that. I love you all. Love all of you for watching my videos. And I'll see you tomorrow with another VEDA. Tomorrow might be a little boring VEDA, but I'll try to make things more entertaining. So what did you think of WrestleMania? Please leave your comments down below, and I will see you soon.